Welcome back. Mark Fidgett here with notapennydown.com. Today I'm in the offices of Conversely & Company, a top management accounting firm. Joining me is Chris Conversely. Chris, thanks for having me.
Hey, glad to have you, Mark.
Perfect. Now, Chris, the reason I wanted to come down, my business, as you know, has to do with mortgages and real estate. Your business, primarily taxes. So I wanted to talk about our commonality, which I get asked about a lot, and that's capital gains. What is capital gains when it comes to real estate?
Capital gains, Mark, is the difference between your purchase price of the property and your selling price.
Is it taxable?
Well, actually, Mark, that has two answers. The first one is not taxable at all when it relates to your residential property, but taxable, and hear this, Mark, only at 50% of the gain on your rental property.
Okay, so for example, let's say I bought a home for $400,000. It's a rental property. Several years later, I sold it for $500,000. So obviously, there's a $100,000 profit there. Take me through the capital gains. What do I pay?
Well, first off, Mark, you'd file this on your personal tax return that you've made a gain of $100,000 on your rental property sale. Of that $100,000 gain, only 50% of that is taxable. Now, assuming your marginal tax rate was 40%, that means that you only pay $20,000 on a $100,000 transaction on a gain.
So it's not a bad deal.
Mark, it's a great way to earn income on rental properties and pay tax.
So if someone's out there and they're wondering about capital gains, how it works, what tax, what they owe, what they could owe, what's the best way for them to get a hold of you?
Mark, the best thing for them to do is give me a call at our office here in Richmond. Number is 604-270-3214, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that anyone has on if they're planning on buying a rental property or they're in the process of selling a rental property and want to know what the tax implications are with regards to that.
Excellent, Chris. Thanks for joining me.
Hey, glad to have you again.